find your mats, everybody. In a couple of minutes, we're going to start the program for today. We have the International Yoga Day Protocol, which will be led by Raul. In a couple of, in about 15 minutes, we'll start the official program. And this year, we have a special event. Also, we have some partners this year that we have partnered up with for the International Day of Yoga. And they will come on stage and do each a 10-minute program introducing their institute, their yoga institute for you. So yoga is a lot of things. Welcome him on the stage.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the Government of India and the Embassy of India in Copenhagen, let me welcome all of you to the 4th International Day of Yoga. Yesterday we had well-organized and well-attended celebrations in Vejle and also in Aarhus. And I'm glad to see a very large turnout today. As Trina mentioned, this year we are partnering with 5 yoga organizations in Denmark who are actively promoting yoga. I would like to welcome our chief guest, the State Secretary from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Jonas Bering, Excellencies and distinguished guests. Yoga, things about India, it is very difficult to put a precise time frame as to when yoga originated. Just as we can't be very sure whether our temples are 2,500 or 2,750 years old, yoga itself is a very old way of life. It has been referred to in the Rig Veda and the Upanishads thereafter. But one of the great gurus of yoga was Patanjali, who wrote the Yoga Sutras in the 2nd century. Let me quote, it says, yoga chitta vritti nirodha. For those of you who know Sanskrit, it's a very significant and poignant phrase. It basically means that yoga frees the mind of anxiety and stress. So yoga is a way of life which has 3 basic elements which we'll be doing today during the Common Yoga Protocol. One is a set of asanas and postures which help to stimulate various organs of the body, and it is a great tool for preventive management of health. In fact, the yoga institutes in India have just finished very exhaustive research into prevention of diabetes by doing a certain set of yoga exercises. A combination of pranayam and meditation. So these 3 essential parts of yoga, that is yoga postures, meditation and pranayam, lead to a balance between the body and the mind. Yoga helps to strengthen the body. It also helps to replace negative thoughts with positive. Our Prime Minister himself is a very keen advocate of yoga, and he practices it regularly. And he has publicly acknowledged that a combination of yoga and pranayam, breathing exercises, enable him to pursue a very punishing work style and to focus in a very concentrated manner. I'm sure I can see that many of you have been practicing yoga for some time, and I'm sure that you will find that yoga has been very beneficial. Very closely, and let us hope that we don't get too much of rain. But I would like to thank all of you for coming here, and I do hope that you will continue to can really make a huge amount of difference, not only to your individual lives but also to society in large, because when the negative thoughts are replaced by positive, it also affects our behavior with other individuals and to societal harmony in general. So thank you very much.
It's a great privilege to be here on behalf of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I think There are many kinds of diplomacy. There's old school diplomacy, there's scientific diplomacy, we have tech diplomacy, but there's also cultural diplomacy, of which yoga diplomacy is an important contribution. Exactly for the reasons the ambassador highlighted, that yoga not only strengthens our physical abilities, but also frees the mind of anxiety and stress, something which will be very valuable in international relations. I'm happy to say that yoga is also a way of connecting people. Yoga's 5,000 years of history is very long and important. We've had yoga in Denmark for more than 100 years, I'm told. I tried to prepare myself for this event by yesterday taking a class with one of the organizers here, actually, Mr. Jens Bagge, so I'm not totally unprepared, but I'm looking forward to learning a lot more. And it's obvious that yoga is there. So thank you very much again, and congratulations on the 4th International Yoga Day.
And we also have the honor this. And as Jonas mentioned, one of the yoga teachers in Copenhagen who's been around for many, many years, Jens Bagge, is going to be here today to lead you through some Ashtanga yoga practice. Kumaris, and Yasmin is going to lead you through some meditation with Brahma Kumaris in the end. And also Brahma Kumaris has a small stand down in the back if you want more information. We also have Nana from the Amrita Foundation. And they have a nice stand down in the back too if you have any more questions for them. I know they have a big event where they have Amma, who's coming from India, in the fall.
Do not hold your posture or asana too long. In other words, do not overstretch your body. My third suggestion or request is that take your time when you perform asanas after the yoga session. This yoga session we do 3 main components. It has a 3 main components. So first we do some exercise, second we do some yoga asana, and third we will do some pranayama. The front side, try to touch your chin to your chest and breathe out. Breathe in, slowly raise your neck, and as you breathe out, lean the back side as far as you can. Breathe normally. Now breathe in, come up, and as you breathe out, lean to the front side. Once again, breathe in, come up slowly, and as you breathe out, slowly come up. Now, as you breathe out, lean your neck towards your shoulders. We start with your left shoulder, so just lean towards your left shoulder. Try to touch your ear to your shoulder. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out. And turn your neck towards the shoulder. Try to bring your chin in line with your shoulder. And as you breathe out, lean your neck to the front side. Try to touch your chin to your chest. Now, we will start rotating our neck. We start towards the right, also towards the left shoulder. And slowly bring to the front side. Good. Now this time, slowly breathe in and hold the breath as your neck goes on the back side. Hold the neck until you completely turn your neck towards the shoulder. Once again, breathe in, bring your both out front. As you breathe out, turn to the other side. Good, nice. Once again, breathe your both arms to the front, and as you breathe out, bring your both arms down. Above your head or to neck. Now breathe out, bring your both arms slowly down, but do not touch your arms to the legs. Once again, breathe in, lift your both arms up, and hold the breath. Breathe out, now slowly towards your body. Good. Now just have a little distance between your two legs. Bring your both arms and put your fingers on top of your shoulders and start rotating your elbows. Slowly, nice. Take your time. Don't think about brain, just to the side. Okay.
He has it already.
Nice. No, the opposite
You can
direction.
keep it there down if they want it.
One more time. Good. Now stand still. Remain here. Hold the breath. Remain here. Good. Now breathe out. Slowly unfold your finger. Slowly bring back your arm towards the body. Bring your arm in line with in your ears. Good. Nice. Now breathe in. Lift your heel upward. This is the final posture of Tadasana. It's very. Breathe out. Unlock your fingers and bring your arm slowly down towards your body. Good, very good. Now we start. Good, nice. Now slowly bring back your arm down as well as your leg. Good. The same with the left leg now. Your left leg is nicely rooted. Namaskar. Good, nice. Now slowly breathe down and bring your both arms down. Good. Now inner thigh. Good. Nice. Now try to find some object where you can focus on. Because the more you focus, it's better to balance your body. So you're nicely balanced. Now breathe in. Bring your both arms over your head. And breathe down.
How is it going?
Just make sure
Can
don't
you
put
make a
your
shot
leg
of my
above
wife?
your
Don't
and half
Okay,
your
okay.
knee. Good, nice. Now, good. Find the object where you can focus on. Whatever object comes in line with your eye, just focus on. Good, nice. Now slowly bring your both arms to your head. Breathe in. Breathe in. This is the final posture, final asana, final posture of Vrikshasana. It brings alertness in your body. So it's very good to do when you want to do alertness in your body. Let's do one more time. Breathe in, bring your bow down over your head, and as you breathe out, moving one side all the way down. But listen your limitation of your body. So do it as much as you can. Nice, good, very well. This is very good for your lower back. It strengthens your lower back. Breathe in, come up. And as you breathe out, just fine. Good, very good. Attention to your lower back. It's very important. You have nice grip. The good grip, the good asana, the breathe in. So now breathe in, and as you breathe out, lean back your neck as far as you can. A little further, and breathe normally. Just normally. Do not hold the breath. Good, nice. This is the final posture. This is very good for the breathing. Now breathe in, come up. And as you breathe out, lean back your neck as far as you can. Good, nice. Breathe normally. Remain there. Now breathe. Breathe in, come up. Let's breathe out. Nice, that's what we want. Now breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Good, nice. Now breathe in, slowly come up. And breathe out, bring your both arms down. Now switch to the other side. Nicely. Okay. Now lean towards your left feet. Do it slowly, listen your body. Once you have balance, slowly turn your neck upward. Look at towards the sky. And breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Good, nice. Now breathe in, slowly come up. Once again, switch to the other side. Let's do one more repetition. Okay? Breathe in. And as you breathe out, lean towards your right feet. Nice, good. And once you have balance, slowly turn your neck upward. Look towards the sky. Look towards your fingers. Good, nice. Feel the stretch in your lower back and also in your thigh. Good, nice. Now slowly turn your neck upward. Look toward the sky. There is no rain again. Good. Now breathe in and breathe out. Now slowly come up. Good. And breathe in. As you breathe out, slowly put your neck on the back side. Slowly lean back your neck as far as you can and relax. This is the Vishramasana. Basically, relaxing your body. Now, bring both your feet together for this asana. This is the Bhadrasana. So bring both feet together. Use your fingers. Grab your toes nicely. Good. Now, try to drag your feet as much as close to your body. Like, good. Good, very good. Now breathe in and breathe out. Okay, just breathe normally. This is very good asana. It increases your focus. It's bring stability in your spine. It's very good for your spine also. Nice, good. Now breathe out and fold your hand. And extend your leg, bring your both arms behind, and do the Vishramasana again. Now breathe in, as you breathe out, lean your neck on the back side as far as you can, and slowly push your trunk a little further so you can get stretched. This is very good to improve your eyesight. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, slowly come down and sit. Okay? Now unfold your legs, bring them to the front. Your hands go on the back side. Breathe in. And as you breathe out. Okay. Now as you breathe in, come up slowly. And as you breathe out, just relax. Let's do one more repetition. Breathe in. Let's breathe out, extend your arm to the front side as much as you can and rest your forehead on the ground. Good, nice. Good. Now we'll move on to the next yogasana. The next yogasana is Uttanda Mandukasana. For the Uttanda Mandukasana, you bring your both arms above your head. As you breathe down, cross your legs and put your fingers on top of your shoulders. Good? Very good. Yes, everybody is with me. Very good. Now breathe in and hold the breath. Very good for the spine. Breathe out. Breathe in, bring your both arm over to your head. And as you breathe out, bring your both arm down. Crossing hands behind your neck and put your fingers on top of your shoulder. Breathe in and hold the breath. Now breathe in, bring your arm above your head. And as you breathe out, bring your arm slowly down, unfold the other hand, and do the Vishramasana. Good. Now slowly come up again. Now this time the right leg, pull your right leg. Good, nice. Right hand goes up, breathe in. And as you breathe out, turn to the back side, turn your neck and remain there. Breathe normally. And for the other leg and do the Vishramasana again. Okay. If possible, try to make a little more distance in your leg so you get more relaxation. And rest your forehead on the palm completely. Relax. Depression. This is very good to do. Very good. Now breathe out. Slowly come back towards the ground. Rest your forehead to the ground. Now once again put your hand on top of each other and rest your forehead on the palm next to your body. Rest your chin on the ground. Rest your chin on the ground. This is Shalabhasana. Now breathe out. Slowly bring back your feet towards the ground, your legs towards the ground. Lift your leg upward. Do not bend at the knee. Good, nice. Ground, the palms. Good, nice. Just relax. Now slowly turn other side and then we lie on our back. Lie on our back. To your body. Good. Rest your hands on the ground, facing palms towards the ground. Now breathe in, lift your trunk upward and hold the breath. Your stomach, your back, all goes upward. This is called Setubandha Asana. Remain here. Breathe out. Just relax. While you're relaxing, breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Hold the breath. And as you breathe out, open your mouth and say, once again, breathe in, ground, and slowly come up and sit. And normal. Good, nice. Thank you. This is the way you make it. 3 fingers together and these 2 fingers together. Your index finger and thumb finger comes together. Good, nice. And put on your knees. Good, nice. Now breathe in. And as you breathe out forcefully. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's do one more time. Breathe in and as you breathe out. Breathe in. Close. Breathe out. Last time. Breathe in. Close. And breathe out. Good. Now once again in the Jnana Mudra posture and sitting normally. Doing the Shital Pranayam, we make a round with your tongues as a tube and you breathe in through the tube. Okay? So pull your tongue as a tube and breathe in. Close your mouth. Breathe out through the nose. Let's do one more time. Breathe in through the mouth. Okay? Now, we'll do the next pranayam. The next pranayam called Brahmari Pranayam. For a Brahmari Pranayam, the first Brahmari. Let's breathe out, say hum sound. Okay. Let's do one more time. Breathe in. One more time. Bit louder. Breathe in. And then breathe out. Ham sound. Okay, nice. Now the last pranayam. Good. Let's do one more time. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, say hum sound. Just one more time. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, say hum sound. Look between the two eyebrows. Okay. Now remain in the same posture and listen the prayer. I will read a very short. The prayer which is going to be play now. It's called the Shanti Pratna. It's a prayer. The message in there is about the peace for all being. May the peace spread, all become happy. May all become free from illness. May all walk and speak together. May everyone's fundamental thoughts become harmonious. May everyone's voice, heart, mind be similar, and may no one suffer. Now, please listen the Sanskrit version. And
शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगं शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः शान्तिर्ब्रह्म शान्तिः सर्वगुं शान्तिः शान्तिरेव शान्तिः सामा शान्तिरेधि ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ यथा सदमिद्रथे असन्नप्रायुगो रक्षितारा दिवे दिवे भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राङ्गैस्तुष्टवगुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः ॐ शान्तिः विश्वानिरेव सवितर्दुरितानि परासुव यद्भद्रं तन्महासुव शान्तिः पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् ईशावास्यमिदं सर्वं यत्किञ्च जगत्यां जगत् तेन त्यक्तः कस्य स्विद्धनम् ॐ शान्तिः 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 सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय ॐ शान्तिः 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 यथा पूर्वे सञ्जानाना उपासते समानमन्त्रः समितिः समाने समानं मनः सह चित्तमेषाम् समानं मन्त्रमभिमन्त्रयेव समानेन वो हविषा आजुहोमि समानेव आको आदिः समाना हृदयानि वः समानमस्तु वो मनो यथा वस्तु सहासते ॐ शान्तिः 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 सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः
Thank you.
Thank you, Raul. Can you stay on the stage, please? This year, and they're each going to give a 10-minute presentation. And the first one to come on stage is Britt Kim from The Art of Living. Please join Yes and her
Her help us on the follow-ups. And we also have a program called Breathe Smart, where we teach yoga and this Sudarshan Kriya technique to youth to help them out of drug abuse and actually also prison to help them rehabilitate. So yeah, it's nice to be a volunteer and be part of this program.
Thank you, Britt. And
Prana means life energy and Yama means to house. So if you'd all like to join me, I'll feel a little need to energize your system, or even if you're working. How many of you work in front of a computer daily? Yeah. So do you know this feeling? Maybe it comes in the morning, and typically it would come around 2 or 3 in the afternoon. You feel the letters are starting to dance a little bit on your screen, and you feel a little tired, and you start wondering what to do when you get off work. Huh? So this is actually good to do. We'll just demonstrate how it looks. Like to try that? Yeah? So we'll just demonstrate. It starts with this while we move the hands. So I'll just show you what it looks like, and then we'll do it together. So you first take a normal breath in straight. Breathe in, out. In, out, okay? In, out. Okay, just relax. And as you see, the important thing is when we breathe in, we can do it slow motion, breathe in. We spread our hands, stretch up to the sky and the sun, thank you for that. And then we actually come down just relaxing. So we don't do bodybuilding, we just basically let the hands and gravity help us. So we just give a little bump here, yeah, to support the kidneys actually. Looking very good. Coming on stage here as well. So just come to start position, take a normal breath in and out through the nose. And get ready, and in, out, 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 in, out. One more time. And you just relax. Yes! And one more. Keep your eyes closed for a little second. Housing the prana. It's just a short example of some of the breathing techniques that we work with in general.
The meditation. Yoga is basically, as the ambassador mentioned earlier on in the program, it's a way of life. And there's very many ways of practicing yoga. And we're just going to show you a few of the ways of practicing yoga today. The next people that we have on stage is the Natha Yoga Center. And Ulrik Lyshøj is going to do a presentation on the chakra system. Okay, welcome on the stage. Ulrik, what do you want to tell us about today?
Thank you. Well, first of all, I want to start with a little story. When I was a teenager, I fell very much in love with a girl. And when I was, at one point, I wanted to tell her how much I loved her. And I did that by crying. So while I was telling her how much I loved her, I was crying like a little boy feeling very miserable somehow. And I didn't attract her very much. And I'm sure most women would agree it's not very attractive. And I couldn't understand, because that was kind of how I understood love at that point of my life. That when I'm sad and when I'm miserable and then I'm down, Mama will come and show me some love, right? So I realized that I was kind of needy. Later on, when I discovered the yoga system, I understood that that means I had a yin unbalance in my heart chakra. And by practicing yoga exercises, I could actually balance my heart in such a way that I would open my heart and let it become an open channel for universal love to flow through me. So I'm not being needy for somebody to love me all the time, because love is there and there's plenty of it. I don't need it from somebody specific. So that was just like a short introduction to something that triggered me in.
Thank you, Ulrik. That was a very nice story of you to share. What center do you come from? What do you do with Natha Yoga?
So I practice in Natha Yoga Center, and that's also where I've been teaching the last 18 years. And that's we have a big center here in Nørrebro in Copenhagen, but also in other major cities of Denmark. We're teaching this yoga system. We also have tantra classes and meditation classes, Kashmir Shivaism, Ayurveda, and so on. So it's a lot of activities. And today I want to talk about the chakras, and I want to give a short presentation about the chakra system and how we can unlock all the energies in our being. You see, in the Hatha Yoga, transcendence is reached by balancing human consciousness with the cosmic consciousness. And each of these levels are controlled by a chakra, an energy center. And we have many such energy centers in our system, but there are 7 major ones that we focus upon. And these chakras, they influence the way our body functions, the way we think, the way we feel, practically everything. And when we improve the flow of energy in a chakra, we literally improve our lives. What we teach in Natha Yoga Center, and honestly, 10 minutes is not enough to learn it. I hope you don't leave disappointed from here, but it's not a quick fix. However, I'd like to do a short demonstration in front of you. I have a couple of colleagues who will come on stage to show some asanas while I explain about the flow of energy. And for those of you who want more, I recommend you to come to one of our free activating the root chakra. So as they bend forward, in this position, they will first stretch the legs and the spines, then they will relax into the position. And when we relax a body part and stretch it, energy flows more freely through that body part. We know that also if in yoga we do a bandha or a lock, we block the energy. But when we stretch, the energy starts to flow freely. So in this asana, the energy can come from the earth, rise up through the legs, and accumulate in the area of the bottom, the root chakra, at the base of the spine. So practically, by placing the body in this position and focusing the mind, we can't see what they're doing, but inside, they make their mind completely silent, and then they focus all their attention in Muladhara chakra at the base of the spine, which will increase the flow of energy to Muladhara chakra. So the telluric energy is to amplify very much in the root chakra. And then they come back, and for a few moments, they don't rush to the next asana, but for a few moments, they focus on the effects, to perceive the effects in their body, and even to go beyond the body and perceive the effects also it has on their general state, on their state of mind, on their psychic state, which means that they tap in to some of the feelings of stability, grounded, vitality, the feeling of having enough resources, meaning recharging the battery energies, which can be captured through the hands, through the arms, and led through the front side of the body into the genital area, or rather just above the genitals, where we have Svadhisthana chakra, or the second energy center. They are, we can't see that, but they are focusing their mind intensely in that area, and that ensures the flow of energy goes there. Because if we practice yoga while thinking about something else, also the energy effect will be very small. However, when we concentrate our mind intensely, we amplify the flow of energy very much. By amplifying the energy in Svadhisthana chakra, they will not only have a positive effect on the sexual function, but also on the social interaction, so the way they interact with other people in a social way, and their general creativity, because sexual energy is our creative energy. So actually by amplifying energy in the Svadhisthana chakra, we become much more creative. Our imagination, our fantasy is improving a lot. And then when they come back, again, a few moments for awareness. This awareness phase is very important between the asanas because it creates what we can call a link between what happens on the yoga mat and what happens in daily life. You see, if they would be doing this asana every day for many months, they would start to awaken very strong effects in the rest of the life, not just on the yoga mat. Which means at any moment in life, when they need to turn on the energy in that chakra, they could do it by having this experience again and again here. So it becomes like Manipura. And for this they will do Napiyasana. In Napiyasana, we use a lot the abdominal muscles, and it awakens the chakra right here by the navel Manipura chakra. To do everything that we decide to do, self-discipline, for example, it's something we all could use a little more of, and we can amplify it a lot through yoga. This is one of the asanas for Manipura chakra. And again, as they come back, they relax, but still they feel intensely the effects here in Manipura, like a almost burning, or at least a warm fire awakened, which not only amplifies the digestive fire, but also gives this dynamism of life where we can actually do everything we decide to do. Next, we do Bhujangasana. In Bhujangasana, we open the heart, which is the heart chakra, Anahata chakra, the flow of love, all our human feelings, compassion, altruism, friendship, generosity, and so on. And by opening the heart like this, we actually learn to become loving channels for universal love to flow through us. Sarvangasana is one of the asanas for activating Vishuddha chakra. And in this asana, we have an intense flow of energy coming down through the legs. Cosmic energies, we practically make an antenna out of the body, and the antenna in this situation will capture cosmic energies flowing down through the legs, through the spine, and because of the lock created here in the neck, in this position, the energy is blocked here and actually amplifying very much the energies in Vishuddha chakra. The throat energies in the throat center helps us to become more intuitive, helps us to perceive everything that we can't grasp with our logic. In other words, we learn to tap into the mysteries of life from a human perspective, like art, for example, or intuition, or inspirations, or just feeling vibrations. For example, when we practice yoga, we want to feel energy and control our mind, meaning to turn it off when we don't need to think, to turn it on when we need to think, to choose what we want to think about rather than being disturbed by ourselves. Thank you. And as they come back, they focus intensely on this activation of Asna chakra, the third eye. And I don't have more time, so as I said, you are very welcome to come to one of our free workshops, which is a 2-hour yoga workshop where you can actually get to feel and practice it all by yourself. And sign up. So I hope this was a short little inspiration for you. And
Union, that's right, union. It means to unite, to yoke, to join. It means to unite the individual consciousness with that of the universal consciousness. So as we've heard now in the Natha Yoga Center, there are different ways of activating this union. Pranayam, in yoga postures, in this conscious way of practicing, realizing your chakric energy system, very many ways. And now, when Jens is ready to get on stage, he's going to show you a couple more physical postures so that you can get up again and start moving. So everybody, let's stand up and welcome Jens on the stage. From.
Hello. My name is Jens. I've been teaching Ashtanga Yoga in Copenhagen for almost 20 years now. Running the Ashtanga Yoga Shala on Vesterbrogade. Well, actually I've known many of you coming here. You also came to visit me. A version of Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, and the form that I teach is originating in Mysore, South India, from my guru Patabi Joyce and my teacher Sharat Joyce. What we are going to do today is the very particular thing about this practice, because yoga is practice. It's a daily practice. It's you build your practice and you build your awareness into that, and doing regularly, you will surely get all the benefits of yoga. The Ashtanga Yoga is to link the breath with movement. The breath and all the pranayama that you have done so far, we all integrate into this little sequence. There's a lot more, but we only have a few minutes, and I just want to give you a little taste of what it's about. I was supposed to have some helpers. Yes, please. No, so if you put 2 and 2. Good. So now we start. You can follow these beautiful people and be aware of your breath, and all breathing is through your nose. So this is the starting position. Put your hands together and look to the sun. Now on the exhalation, you bend all the way down. Full exhalation, and if you can, touch the floor. Then we inhale again, and we look forward. On the exhalation, put your hands down, step back, and lower yourself down to the ground. Good. Now use your feet. Inhale, come forward, open the front of your body. On the exhalation, up with your buttocks, roll over your feet into downward dog or Adho Mukha Svanasana. And here we do 5 breaths. Hands together, look to your thumbs. Exhale back to where we started. So this little exercise will really invigorate you. Will put energy into the body and will circulate the energy to all parts of your body. But practice, we have to do it again. Are you ready? We do one more time? Good. So feet together, arms along the side. Now inhale, fill your lungs up, let your arms come up. Put your hands together and lengthen your back. Now exhale and bend down, all the way down. Exhale, yes. Inhale, look up, lengthen your back. Bend your knees a little bit, put your hands on the floor, step back, and lower yourself down to your mat. Good, now use your feet, push yourself forward and open the front of your body, very nice. And then exhale, come up with your buttocks and roll over your feet. At heels, look towards your navel and breathe. Exhale. 1. Inhale again. Exhale. 2. Inhale again. Exhale. 3. Feel your spine all the way down. And exhale. 5. Inhale, come up to your hands together again, feet together, head up. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, back to where we started. Do we have time for the final one? One more. And now Dve, exhale and bend down. Trini, inhale again, head up. Chatvari, step back and lower yourself down. Pancha, inhale, come forward, open the front of your body. Yes, shut, exhale up and roll into Adho Mukha Svanasana. And you take 5 breaths again. Now you can take the 5 breaths in your own rhythm. Make sure that you make full inhalations and full exhalations. Feel your spine, try to make it lift. Take 5 breaths. When you're taking the 5 breaths, you come forward again on the inhalation. You can count by yourself. Some people breathe faster than others. Just find your own rhythm. Take 5 breaths, and then inhale, step up to your hands again, head up. Come all the way up on the inhalation. Exhale. And down. Good. So this little exercise and India. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jens. So that was a little bit more of the physical practice of the yoga. And on stage after Jens, we're going to... And it means to unite the individual consciousness with that of the universal consciousness. And why do we want to do that? We want to do that to bring perfect balance to the mind and the body, so that we can have a perfect balance between the human, mind, body, and nature. And we had a little test of that today to find our balance with the rain. So this is all about finding balance in ourselves so we can create a more harmonious and more balanced world, community, family, relationships, and etc. And Modi, the Indian Prime Minister, mentioned in his speak about the International Day of Yoga, he quoted, "Free from illness, yoga makes us free from illness. It is a path to wellness. That is the path of yoga." So what we really do today is free ourselves of illness, mental, physical, emotional, spiritual illness, so that we can have wellness. So Jasmine, you're ready? Welcome on stage, Jasmine from Brahma Kumaris.
As well. So it's a couple of years now. And I immediately fell in love with this way of meditation, because I've never meditated before. I've done a lot of physical yoga, but not any meditation. So I have not tried other styles, but I fell in love with this. So, yeah. But I invite you also to try this meditation form. This is a meditation form practice with the eyes open, actually. And why is that? That is because that when you keep your eyes open, you are actually allowing yourself to be present in your daily life, in your daily doings. So you don't have to close your eyes or sit in a specific position or any other thing. You just feel free to be yourself, do your daily things, and allow yourself to turn your attention a bit inward. Inward as you connect with your soul and just let go of the outside world. I also have 2 helpers with me today, Vibeke and Benedikte, and they will give you a thing we call Drishti. And the Drishti practice, meditate with eyes open. If you feel like trying it out now with me, you can softly gaze at these 2 lovely ladies here. Otherwise, to turn inwards. Deeply. Into the center of your own, at your soul. Your soul is placed in the middle of your forehead, your third eye. Try to visualize yourself as a soul. A beautiful, bright, shining sun. going deeper and deeper. And let waves of peace, of love, wash over you. Like waves in the ocean that just goes in and out without flow. Whether you see it as God's energy, just allow that ocean of divine energy to pour through you.
Well, I'm honored to be here today. I will thank you, His Excellency, Trine, Mr. Ashok, Mette, and everybody else helped to make this event today. I'm representing yoga, Amrita Yoga here today, and my key message is that Amrita Yoga is another aspect of yoga. We are focusing on awareness with heart-centered intentions. Awareness in all actions. Whatever we do with awareness is yoga. So the mental attitude is very important. So whether we sit in the office or we do hatha yoga, if we do it in the right spirit, it becomes yoga. Amrita Yoga can offer both yoga asanas, meditation, pranayama, but we are all attitudes toward life. The founder of Amrita Yoga is Sri Mata Amritanandamayi Devi, better known to most of you as Amma. Small exercise to show you that our inner potential is coming from inside out. And everything we do when we focus on heart-centered intentions transcends the physical asana to deepen self-awareness, out the mindset and changing it. It's not what is happening, it is about how we take it. I'm going to do Ma with the inhaled air, and as you breathe out, feel the sound Om with the exhaled air. Breathe in Ma with every divine love. Om is divine light, the light of our true self. Synchronize each breath of yours. Let the flow of this sound Om Ma Om Ma Manu, dissolving in your breath. Feel yourself established in a state of deep. Feel the divine energy filling up each and every atom, each and every cell of your body. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May all living beings in the whole of creation be happy and peaceful. Thank you for today.
Not that I have not enjoyed being in Denmark. It's been a wonderful journey for us. But today I again realized that how strong the roots of India are in me. There was immense satisfaction for being present in this occasion today. I'm delighted for the embassy, the ambassador. We all spoke so much about yoga. And what I can really feel is the comprehension of yoga is, I think, the far best what I've heard today. From all the various associations, all the various schools who have come up, and how Trine has beautifully explained that. As Air India has a very strong presence of IndiaNet, I also belong to India. I take pride of being an Air Indian, and I will really wish all of my friends here in this park, in Copenhagen, in Denmark, to please connect with Indian roots and fly by Air India. We are not just connecting India, we connect the world with 40 international destinations and a few of 72 to 74 domestic destinations. Indian government is insisting a lot on the regional connectivity, so we're also having a lot of northeast states being developed.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And it's been wonderful having you here. And you can see the power of yoga. The clouds have disappeared and the sun has come. But do keep trying practicing. As Trina mentioned, there are many forms of yoga, there are many variations. But the combination of the yogic postures and the meditation and breathing, it not only strengthens the mind, it prevents a lot of diseases, and it also enhances your concentration. And overall, it makes you a better person. So thank you.
Universal sound that each baby, no matter where in the world a baby is born, I think this is quite beautiful, they actually say ma. Doesn't matter if they end up talking Danish or Indian Hindi or whatever language in the world, Korean, Swedish, we all begin by saying ma. And there is a very beautiful bhajan with the words Ananda as well, which means celebration or joy, bliss. So I invite you to let's sing this together. Satyama ma 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 Ananda ma 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 Ananda ma Satyama ma 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 Ananda ma 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 Ananda ma. Now you can respond. Ma ma Ananda ma Satyama ma 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 Ananda ma 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 Ananda ma Ananda ma Ananda ma 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 Satyama ma 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 Ananda ma 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 Ananda ma. I can feel you. You can say it aloud. Ananda ma 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 Ananda ma Satyama ma ma Ananda ma 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 Ananda ma Ananda ma Ananda ma Ananda ma Ananda ma ma Ananda ma Satyama ma Ananda ma
prize. Thank you for coming, the Foreign Ministry. Thank you for the Ambassador of India. Thank you everyone for coming, and we hope to see you again next year.